I was in a mall some time ago, and I was shocked to see a young lady shouting at an older woman. Medyo nagusyoso ako at pagkatapos ko pakinggan yung pinag-uusapan nila, I realized this was a daughter shouting at her mother with a tone of disrespect. I walked away, not wanting to intervene in other people's domestic troubles, but I felt so bothered by it. I mean, I could never be so disrespectful to an older woman in public. I could certainly not do that to my mother. Sabihin na ng ibang tao na old-fashioned ako, but I think some children today have become too casual with their relationship with their parents, particularly their mothers. Children who have become adults and have achieved a level of independence sometimes think that they already stand on the same level as their parents, and they can treat their moms as equals. It's even worse if some children begin earning a big sum of money. They think they are superior to their mothers. And they think this gives them the right to talk back to their mothers with disrespect. If you've been guilty of that, there is something I'd like you to understand. Parents are not your equals. You are not on the same level as your mother. Sure, we are all equal in the sight of God, but in the social order set by God for human society, God placed parents, and yes, that includes your mother, on a higher level. God meant for every one of us to give our mothers the respect that is due them. This does not depend on whether your mom was good to you or was very strict. And yes, I agree there may have been some who have been abusive. The respect you accord to her is based on the fact that it is God who has given them a position of honor in the family. It doesn't mean you cannot reason out with them. It does mean respect should always be there if you do. Listen to how God commanded the people of Israel on how mothers and fathers are to be treated in the book of Leviticus. Notice how God linked this command to his own character and identity. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to all the congregation of the people of Israel, and say to them, You shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Every one of you shall revere his mother and his father, and you shall keep my Sabbaths. I am the Lord your God." God commanded each one to revere his mother and father. The word used here is the root word for phobia or fear. No, it doesn't mean we should be terrified of them. It tells us that God meant for us to have a sense of reverent fear before our parents. Just as we come before God with a reverent sense of awe, a fear of the Lord, so also we are to accord that reverent respect to our parents, especially our mothers. I believe the principle that God imparted as he gave this command to the people of Israel continues to apply to the people of God today, those who follow Jesus as Lord. In fact, I believe that God gave this as a universal principle to govern the relationships of all children to their mothers and fathers anywhere in the world. So, regardless of your relationship with your mother, whether you are in a loving relationship with her, or you're not too close, or you may even be in conflict with her, if you want to honor God in your life, there is one thing you have to remember. Respect your mother. Give her the reverence that is due her. Do not speak ill of her to others, whether she is with you or not. Remember, as we give our mothers the respect that they deserve, in honor of our God, faith matters too.